Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Hall of Liberty Friendly Gym, the home of your Kapaa Warriors. Tonight's matchup features your Menehune versus Menehune Waimea. And now, your starting lineup. For Menehune, at one, number 2, At 4, number 12, Michael Bruce. At 4, number 1,
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's matchup between the Kapaa Warriors and the Waimea Menehune. This is the second game of the second round of KIF. My name is Rod Green, and I'm with my partner in crime, Christian Jenkins. Christian, how's it going tonight?
It's going well. Looking forward to some good basketball tonight.
Last time these two teams played, it was a pretty close game.
It was a very close game. I think it was a 2-point game, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. I know both Waimea and Kapaa got a shock in the first round by losing to Island School. So I think we kind of talked about it earlier about the parity among the KIF teams. So nothing is going to be taken for granted. Although Kapaa won the first round and went 5 wins and only had 1 loss, they still got to continue to grind and continue to play basketball.
Definitely, they can't be complacent. They got to come out of the gate hot and put this team away. If not, as we've seen in previous games, Waimea will hang around, and make a game of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited. Thanks for coming out. We thank everybody for joining us to watch this broadcast by Kapaa Media. That's a media team from Kapaa High School that is run by Chris Sandro, and he's got a great media team that's taking time out of their schedules to be able to broadcast these games so we can bring it to you. We know we have a lot of people watching back on the mainland, so we want to give a shout out to them.
Yeah, we couldn't do this without all of their help. They truly make this possible, and let everybody view this that can't make it out in person. Rod, was there a little different starting lineup for Kapaa tonight?
Yeah, so good point. So Tai Komoku, who actually started the last game because the normal starting center didn't play in that game, Tai actually got about 22 rebounds that last game against Kauai. He was very clutch. So
he was, but Ramel is on the bench as well. Camacho is usually one of their starters.
That's right. Aiden Riddington is starting. Good catch.
Yeah.
Well, Aiden is and Austin Green gets the tip. Aiden is known as a real feisty defender, and he's not scared to take a shot.
No,
either.
He'll let it ride. He'll let it fly.
I'm actually glad to see him in the starting lineup.
Yeah, he's in there for his defense and his scrappiness. Ooh.
Oh, Keaka Kauhane gets picked, but Kapaa will remain in possession of the ball.
Oh no! Looks like they're giving it to Waimea.
They switched it. They're going to give it to Waimea.
Moist is bringing the ball up.
Kalani Lewis swings it over to Lindsey Constantino.
Oh, looked like that was out of bounds there.
Oh, Aiden not able to control it. Kalani Lewis bringing the ball up, being guarded by Austin Green.
Lewis had a heck of a game last time these two teams faced each other.
And Daniel Kaoholali'i with the first bucket for Waimea.
Yeah, he's a big body down there. If he gets it in that low, it's going to be hard to stop. Got to push him off that block a little bit.
And that's the difference. He might feel more comfortable now that A.J. Johnson isn't in the starting lineup.
Right. Not as much height to contend with.
Aiden swings it over to Keaka. Drives in a lane. Nice mid-range shot, and he makes it.
Yeah. That's one of his best shots there. He has a nice floater when he's driving to the rack like that.
Lindsey takes it, tries to get a
riding with the steal.
Quick shot into his big man, but Aiden able to pick it off. Austin Green swings it over to Tristan Scully, and Scully, the bank is open on a Saturday night.
I guess we'll take it.
Yeah, good shot, Tristan.
3 points is 3 points.
Yep. Nice drive by Jaden Moises.
Yeah, a little bit wild, but he was able to knock it down.
Kapaa with the 1 point lead, 5-4.
Looks like they're trying to call it tight tonight, Rod.
Yeah, they got a call before the shot, so. Oh, it's going to be against Kapaa.
Wow.
They're going to call that on tie. I didn't see what he did. Was it a screen or did you catch it?
Yeah, I didn't catch that one either, but Ty's prone to getting into foul trouble, so you got to watch his fouls closely. Moises down low.
Aka with the block. Oh, and Ty unable to retain possession. He's straddling the line there.
He was tight roping, wasn't he?
Tight roping, yep. So Lindsey Constantino with the inbound pass for Waimea. Gets it into the big man. Goes up for the shot. Aiden with the block, but he got a little bit of body also.
Yeah, he got a little body, maybe a little hand, but nice play though.
You know, if the refs are going to call a tight game, I like the idea of using the entire bench.
Definitely, yes. That was a missed shot there from Kala, but the big man has a soft touch.
Yeah, he does. Here the coaching staff telling Kapaa to box out, and Ty Komoku. Now, I told you he had 22 rebounds the last game.
Yeah,
so,
that's where his bread and butter is, Rod.
Yeah. So yesterday's practice, he asked me how many rebounds I wanted him to get this game. I won't disclose that amount, but I'll let you know if he gets it or not.
Yeah, he was extremely proud of that. He came up to me and let me know that he had 22 rebounds. I'm glad that he takes pride in that rebounding.
Kauhane with the drive and the foul. Looks like before the shot.
Yeah, he's one of the best at getting those calls, getting fouled and getting to the line. His herky-jerky motion getting to the rack throws him off, and he picks up a lot of fouls.
Yeah, and they're going to say that's an active shooting. And Ramel Camacho and A.J. Johnson, two of our typical starters, will be entering the game for Ty Komoku and Aiden Riddington.
So I think they're expecting A.J. to play some good defense, get some rebounds, and block some shots. Oh, he's open. Oh, yeah, Johnson fumbles the ball away. Sometimes it's hard to get your feet under you when you just get into the game like that.
Yeah, I was going to ask you that. If you're accustomed to starting and you come off the bench, do you think that affects you as a player?
Oh, it definitely does. It affects your mind a little bit. Once you run up and down the court a couple times, you get right back in that mind frame.
Camacho bringing it up for Kapaa. Swings it out to Keaka. Kauhane with the three. And
that was a deep three.
Deep three, and unable to connect. Constantino driving.
Ooh,
he throws it away. It's going to be a backcourt violation.
Yes, it is.
And it'll be Kapaa ball.
I love Constantino's aggressive nature. He tries to get into the paint as much as he can, but sometimes he gets a little bit reckless.
Yeah, he does. He can be a little bit out of control sometimes, but I've seen him with great body control as well,
definitely.
So you never know. He's definitely a KIF all-star.
He's a good player.
Camacho into Keaka. Kauhane swings it over to AJ for the jump shot, and
that's not what we want. He's trying to get himself worked into the game, but that's not what we're looking for.
And it looks like a foul against number 3, Ramel Camacho. So with 4 minutes and 5 seconds left, Kapaa 5 and Waimea 4. And Daniel Kaohela-Li'i will be at the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, he's working his way to the line there. Let's see if he can capitalize this time around.
And he makes the first shot.
Nice fluid motion on that shot.
So Kelson Yesai will be entering the game for Tristan Scully.
That's one thing we've seen a lot this year watching JV and varsity basketball, girls and boys. We've seen a lot of misses at the free throw line.
Yep.
Big fella knocks 2 down in a row.
Knocks 2 down, though. Yep. So Waimea with the first lead of the game. Or I should say with their first lead of the game.
Right.
Camacho
A little loose with that ball there.
defended by Constantino. And Constantino has quick hands. Yasai in with, and Kelson Yasai with a nice take.
Beautiful drive by Yasai.
Oh, he is fearless when it comes to going in the paint.
He has that in his bag.
And ball will go out off of Kayaka's hands, and Waimea will retain possession.
Kapaa's going to have to do a little bit better guarding the big man, number 30 there. They're letting him get where he wants to get on the block effortlessly. Kind of a wild. Shooter's roll, I guess.
Michael Brune with that shot.
We got to make the big man work on both sides of the floor, though.
Yep, Ramel with the turnover. Oh, there's Yasai. You guys are slipping and sliding all over the floor.
Yeah, a little hectic. Lewis, nice drive.
Nice shot by
kind of an
Kehlani
awkward
Lewis.
kind of an awkward floater, but he hit it. Nice shot.
A.J. Johnson gets it in the green as Waimea has a 10-7 lead.
Look for Lewis to get going here. He's probably their main shot maker.
Another mid-range shot by Johnson that he missed.
Yeah, I think he's coming out of the game. I see Kamoku headed to the sidelines there.
Yep. And the thing is, Johnson actually can hit that shot, and he can knock down threes. But, just coming off the bench, maybe not the best thing to do right now.
And in their game plan, I think if he can rebound efficiently, if he can block some shots and be in the proper places on defense, I think that's all the coaching staff's looking for him to do. But he can hit that occasionally, but I don't think that's in the game plan.
Yeah, I think you have to be comfortable and fall into whatever your role is in the game plan.
And sometimes your role might not be what you want it to be, but it needs to fit into the game plan. Moises with the ball. Good defense. Oh, yes.
Travel on Moises.
Yeah. He was slick there. He was trying to get the foul called on number 5, Aka, but it didn't work. The ref didn't see through that one.
And we got 2 minutes and 13 seconds left in this first quarter. Haven't had any timeouts yet. Kamoku with the 2. And I think that's what they wanted to see from AJ. And you want to see that from the center position.
Great drive and dish, though, by Camacho, number 3 there. I'd like to see a lot more of that.
Moises
went in untouched, though, into the paint.
Constantino around the back. Swings it out to Moises. Ooh. Nice move by Micah Brune.
Silky smooth with the left hand.
Yeah, it was. Waimea with a 3-point lead. Camacho over to Kahune.
Like to see Camacho attack a little bit more.
Yeah, attack that gap.
Yeah, exactly. A little stagnant right now. Get your position in Ty. The big man had position. Got to get him the ball.
That's another turnover by Camacho.
See, so far, Rod, the big man, number 30 with Waimea, hasn't had to work on both ends of the court. He's been able to get where he wanted to get on the post on the offensive end. We're going to have to make the big fella work on the defensive end.
I agree with that.
Because he can't rest on defense. You got to make him work when he's playing defense. And so far, he's been resting.
Yeah, Camacho's out of the game, and he's not playing up to his capability.
Yeah, not yet.
Not yet, but
game is still young.
Exactly. He can definitely turn it on.
Oh, that's Lee with the three-pointer from the corner.
Kevin Lee.
Lee can hit that.
Yeah, he can. He's kind of smiled at Austin Green as he hit the shot.
Austin's not going to be too happy about that. Look for
knowing him, he'll shoot that back.
Right.
Swings it over to Kelson Yasai.
We need more activity down low in the post.
Yeah, especially with their big man out.
Right. This is where we should capitalize. Three-pointer from Green in the corner.
Is that blocked?
Yeah, looks like it got blocked.
Kamoku goes up for 2 when he gets fouled.
Good play by Kamoku there.
Yep.
He's a beast down low to try and contain. He's short, stocky, and he has some power to just push people out of the way.
And it was 4 seconds left on the shot clock. And for those of you who haven't been following high school basketball, this is the first year that the 35-second shot clock has been implemented.
And I'm really a fan of that. Get them used to the next level.
And Komoku misses the first. So Waimea has snuck up and got a 15-9 lead.
Yeah, we look a little lethargic in this first quarter here. We're going to need to pick up the pace and the speed a little bit in this second quarter. I'd like to see him go down low on the block a little more, but push the pace as well.
And Komoku knocks down the second. Do you think not having all 5 starters and changing the starting lineup might have had anything to do with the chemistry? Or
yeah, I definitely do think that messed with the chemistry a little bit, but after the first minute or two, they should be right back in it and going through the game plan. I really think the original starting 5 will start the second quarter.
And Nakoa Bostic with the miss on that. So at the end of one quarter, Waimea 15 and Kapaa 10.
Yeah, that's not the way we thought this game was going to start here.
You know, Kapaa has been having slow starts, though, lately, the varsity.
They have. The varsity has been starting slow, but what we've seen in recent games with the JV and varsity, the third quarter seems to be a quarter where both teams pick it up and really come into their own a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to wait until then to try to turn the switch on. You want to just be able to play your game and not have to worry about it.
Definitely. I'm thinking they're going to switch things up here, Rod, and come out with their original starters. That's what I would do at this time. Unless there's little injuries that some of the players may have that we don't know about.
Right. I got the approval from one of the refs from my selection of Cool in the Gang and Get Down on it. So
he was dancing a little bit, wasn't he?
Yep.
And we appreciate the refs coming out. We couldn't do this without them as well.
Oh, yeah. It's a very difficult job. And I know sometimes we may second-guess their calls, but at the end of the day, I'm not if they're doing it.
Would want to talk to him about some of these traveling calls, though.
Yeah.
Ooh, what do we got? We got there.
Yeah, there you go. Speaking of the devil.
You know what, Rod? Today's game, it's a little more fluid and not as mechanical as back in the old days. And I think catching up with the footwork with these young kids nowadays, the refs might be having a hard time adjusting to it.
Yeah, I didn't see the footwork, so I'm gonna refrain from giving my opinion on whether or not that was a travel. But I have noticed lately.
Ooh,
off shot.
Yeah, that was a bad shot, kind of forced there by Scully. He's trying to get himself going a little bit here.
Yeah, I like to see them just go inside out.
Yeah.
Just try to get points on the inside.
So Camacho started the second quarter with Komoku still in there. Big man missed the easy. Followed it up. What you're seeing right now, Rod, is the big man, number 30, Kala, is getting wherever he wants to go on the low block, and we're not pushing him off the block. With that size and strength, if he gets that low, it's going to be a foul or a deuce every time. Interestingly
enough, from what I saw, it didn't look like Ty fouled him. I thought Tristan Scully actually fouled him, but I don't know.
Lewis with the rebound there. Good look by Moises.
Oh, Ty Komoku with the block.
Heck of a block. Moises for three.
It's going to be wide.
Oh, that was an air ball.
Komoku with the rebound, and he's fouled by Ka'auhali'i Kala. I notice how you don't like to say his hyphenated name.
I try and keep it short and sweet for the listeners.
Kala.
Try and keep. I don't want to mess up anybody's name. Keep it short and sweet. Call him the big fella, number 30.
So Komoku will come out, and A.J. Johnson enters the game.
A.J., hopefully he can push him off that block a little bit, maybe front him a little bit, and just keep him from getting it so low.
Swing it out to Camacho. Over to Tristan Scully. Like to see a little bit more movement.
Yeah, we're a little stagnant right now. A.J. needs to move without the ball a little bit there. There it is. Aka's going to take it.
And he's going to, unable to convert. That's his bread and butter right there.
Offense looking a little slow right now to start.
It is.
We'll look for them to pick up, which they always do. Constantino, wide open three, Rod.
They got lucky with that.
Because he will knock it down.
And Camacho is fouled by Moises.
Moises, he has that high intensity game on offense and defense. Look for him to pick up some fouls because he's just being aggressive. He's all over the court.
Yeah, we've grown accustomed to seeing that. Oh,
yes, we have.
Get a quick steal.
Work it around. It looks like there's some communication issues there.
Yeah, it is.
Hit the big man when he rolls. Gotta reward your big.
He's scared to shoot now.
Yeah, he is.
Now
He's
he missed
hesitant.
the first two.
Good rebound there by Johnson.
Now that's what you want.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's what we're looking for.
That's what you need to do, big man. Get in the paint.
Rebound, go right back up with it.
He's too athletic.
Yeah, definitely.
And AJ tends to, once he scores, he gets involved. He becomes active.
Yeah, he becomes more active, like most players when they start seeing a couple drop.
Moises with the wild
Man,
shot.
that's like his third air ball of the game.
Oh, and they hit the camera.
Maybe a little rush there, those threes by Moises.
Camacho will inbound the ball to Scully.
Got a low-scoring game so far, Rod.
Yeah, Waimea up 17-12. Kapaa has shown that they can play high scoring or grind out. Poor pass there.
Another poor pass. Soft touch by Constantino. Number 25.
Waimea with a 7-point lead with 5 minutes and 18 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Rod, we still haven't gone into the post that much today. Green with the missed three. Good rebound by AJ
Johnson. That's what we need. And that's the beauty of it. If your shooters are shooting, even if they miss, AJ is such a presence down low.
He can scoop those up and right back up. Green with the rebound, looking to push.
Scully on the wing, see if they find him.
He was there for a while, wasn't he? Scully, nice drive.
He swings it over to Aka. Aka will take that. Oh, he misses the bunny. Oh, misses the follow-up.
Camacho. Ooh, we're missing layups, Rod.
Yeah, we are.
We got to knock those down. Moises up ahead. Constantino
with the behind the back. Blocked by AJ Johnson.
Hey,
Green with the rebound over to Camacho, who pushes it. Gives it over to AJ. AJ back to Camacho. I like to see him take it.
Me too.
Oh.
I don't know about that one.
They call it travel?
They called it double dribble.
Oh, double dribble. Okay.
AJ ruined their highlight reel with that nice block.
Yeah, he did.
But Constantino was heady like that. Nice behind the back
pass. That was a sweet pass.
I like to see more of those behind the back passes. That's just a regular basketball play nowadays. That's not fancy.
Lewis being guarded. Yeah. Oh.
Nice look into Brune. Wild shot.
Green with the rebound, and he's fouled by the other 12, Brune.
Rod, what I like with Brune with number 12, he's feisty and he seems to be around the ball, but some of the shots are a little wild. He has a little more time than he thinks. If he'd set his feet a little bit, then square his shoulders and go up, I think he'd have some better results.
So Kamoku will go in for Green as Camacho inbounds the ball to Keaka Kauhane, who gives it right back to Camacho. So you got
two post players in the game. Kamoku blocked. AJ Green.
AJ Johnson.
Green just left. Moises looking to push. You got somebody in the corner there, but he takes it.
Oh, Kamoku with the block.
Charge.
They're going to call a charge. Camacho.
And that's what we were talking about, Rod, with Moises number 2 there. He gets a little bit reckless with his aggression sometimes.
Camacho averages at least a charge a game.
He's the king of charges.
Just finds a way to be in position and anticipate where the offense is trying to go.
It's all about footwork, Rod. He moves his feet, gets set, and just waits for the collision, and he usually gets that call.
Yeah, he sacrifices his body. 19-14, Waimea still up. 3 minutes and 23 seconds left.
Johnson up. Back out to Camacho. We might have to
side to
look at this. The strength of Kamoku.
Kamoku unable to convert.
Another block, though.
Goes up, misses a second shot.
Rod, what I like is Kamoku's getting in low. He's getting to his spot, but we got to start hitting some of these bunnies. We've missed a lot of bunnies down low.
Yeah.
But
is it enough space for Kamoku and Johnson down there?
Sometimes there could be, but you got to work that high-low. Well, usually when you have both people on the low post or on the same side, it clogs a little bit. So you got to make sure that they have enough space to operate.
Kalani Lewis, and he knocks down a 3.
Look for him to get going, Rod. He can hit that 3 from anywhere on the court.
So Waimea has opened it up to an 8-point lead.
Aka for 3.
Unable to convert.
Good rebound.
Kamoku.
He's going to have to hit some of those, Rod.
Yeah, he lost the ball coming up. We'll see what comes out.
If they score here, I call a timeout.
Oh, blocked by Camacho.
He's a high flyer.
Keaka Kauhane drives, swings it over to Scully. Scully.
He's just going to have to pull the trigger in that corner, Scully. Working the high-low now. Austin. Ooh.
Johnson. He's fouled.
Fouled on the ground. Oh, are we in the bonus?
So Green will be coming in. Correction, pitcher Rossity will come in for Camacho, and I think Green's going to go in for AJ. But since he's at the free throw line,
I think it's taking it. Oh, he's
Branko's
saying 2 shots. We need these 2. Oh, missed one. It's a nice looking shot, though. Had good form on it. Just a little long. Hopefully he knocks this one down. And he misses both. Yeah. Again, we've talked about free throw shooting. We've watched all JV, girls, boys, varsity. That's been a thing this year is missing free throws. We've seen a lot of that, way too much. They're called free for a reason.
So Kamoku just got called for another foul. I'm not sure how many he has, but Green comes in for A.J. Johnson.
Kamoku might have 2 or 3. I know he has 2 for sure, Rod. You got to watch him. He's prone to picking them up quickly.
Emory pitcher Rossity comes in for the first time. Kehlani Lewis with another 3 attempt.
That's an air ball.
They got to get a rebound. They got to box out. Constantino with the strong, nice rebound by Green.
And Rod, we should be getting most of these rebounds. We don't have much size, but we have more size than Waimea.
Yeah, it's about positioning, though.
It is. Boxing out, putting a body on somebody. Oh, I like what he was doing there.
Pitcher Rossity with the floater, unable to convert.
See, nobody around that ball but all blue jerseys, Rod. We got to do better. Yeah, I knew that timeout was coming. Coach K is going to square him away here a little bit. We got a replay here.
You see Camacho with the miss. Johnson with the rebound on the replay, and he goes up
nice
strong.
Rebound and right back up.
And on that replay, you see Constantino with the steal. And
feathery soft off the
real
glass.
Real nice off the glass, yeah. And Constantino has played with Camacho enough to know that he's trying to get that charge. So that was very nice body control
very
by
heady
Constantino
play.
Just to pull up.
Very heady play by Constantino. All right, let's see if we can get a little momentum built here with this last 1 minute and 37 of the second quarter. Looks like we have some shooters in the game. Look for Emory to get going on the outside. He has a nice shot. Lewis down low and DeBrune. Right back to Lewis for three.
And he knocks it down.
Rod, you give him that much time to shoot, he's going to knock it down.
Yeah,
we got to get out on those shooters.
We do. Scully's got to knock that down.
Let's go, Scully.
And he does.
Let's go, Scully. Maybe that'll get him going here.
Waimea with a 25-17 lead with 1 minute left to go in the first half.
Rob, you know what I'd like to see maybe? A 1-3-1 zone to get out on those shooters. Nice.
And Constantino.
He's a smooth player.
He is.
Since we've been having some issues getting out on the three-point shooters, a 1-3-1 might be able to get those three at the top out on those shooters a little quicker.
Nice pass by Green. Oh, Keaka didn't pull the trigger on it.
It was good recovery by the Waimea defender there.
Shoot that.
Scully, deep three.
Oh.
If that's on tie, that's at least 3 or 4. He has to come out of the ball game. It looks like A.J. Johnson will be coming in for Kamoku.
And Camacho is coming in for Emery Picturosity.
28 seconds left in the first half of this ball game, folks.
And the coach telling his players, Kapaa, don't foul.
I'd like to see Green guarding Lewis there.
Yeah. And just like that, great defense by Green. He blocks the pass.
Yep.
And they're going to say Waimea retains possession. 17 seconds left, and Waimea Menehune with a 10-point lead.
Looks like we're going to be face guarding Lewis here the majority of this game. I like Green on him, though. Green gives him a hard time.
He does, and I like Camacho being on Lindsey.
Lewis makes some really good shots, and then he takes some acrobatic ones from time to time.
The referee looks confused. First he pointed like the ball was going to be Kapaa's, then he pointed to Waimea. So they're going to have a discussion about it. And a third ref is going to say that it is Waimea's ball, so 6.1 seconds left in the first half.
We don't want to pick up a cheap foul here. Lewis for 3. Nope. And Brune missing an easy one. Aka is going to heave one.
Shot,
looks good.
Oh, off the top of the backboard.
It was straight, though. Straight as an arrow, just a little long there.
So at the end of one half, Waimea 27, Kapaa 17. They got a 10-point hole they got to climb out of.
But hopefully third quarter is the charm, like we usually come out hot. But wasn't anticipating this, Rod, to tell you the truth, first half of this ball game.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with you there. I wasn't expecting that, but
look for this to be a grind. I expect Kapaa to come out a little more feisty, grind it out a little bit, but we got to use our size and our girth. I know Kamoku's not very tall, but if he gets the ball in the low block, he can make it happen. But he's missed too many bunnies down there on the low block. He needs to knock a few of those shots down.
All right. Well, folks, it's halftime right now, so me and Chris are going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back right at the start of the third quarter to continue this broadcast. So go get your popcorn. Guarantee you it's going to be a barn burner.
It's going to be a barn burner. All righty.
We'll see you in a little bit. Okay, folks, we're back.
We are back.
And Waimea's up 10 points, 27-17.
That's not what we expected at the beginning of this game, but it is what it is right now.
And Taikamoku, who was such a pivotal player in the last game, 4 fouls so far the first half. So
yeah, that's why A.J. Johnson will be starting the second half of the game. We got to use Ty a little sparingly.
Yeah, no doubt. But the beauty is you got Austin Green, who, if they want to go with a smaller lineup, he can play.
He's also 6'2", you know. But looking on the bench, I got some bad body language from Kamoku there. Foul trouble is part of the game. Just don't think about it. And once you do get in there, just play smart, move your feet.
Yeah. Got to keep it going. Keep it going. Do you expect to see any changes this start of this third quarter?
You know what? I really don't expect to see any changes. I would hope that they'd try a little of the inside-outside game a little more. I'd like to see Ramel Camacho, number 3, attack the basket and find the bigs in the paint, which he does well. I'd just like to see a little more of it.
Yeah, I think they got to move the ball quicker to move that zone.
Right.
And then once they do that, that's how they can get the
exactly
get those openings.
We both picked up on that. They're just moving the ball way too slow around the zone. Got to pick up the pace. That's what's going to get you your open looks. All right, Kapaa to start with the ball.
So Camacho will be inbounding the ball, and the two teams will swap in. So Kapaa will be scoring towards us. Looks like they're going to start with a 5 out.
Yeah. Oh, we got Green wide open in the paint. Nobody saw him.
They got to keep their head up. That's going to be a problem. They get the ball to him now.
Good cut.
Oh, Green with the miss.
Yeah, a little
uncharacteristic of him to miss that shot.
I like his cut, though, to the ball, though. We got to do a lot more of that. You got Green guarding big number 30 now. Number 30 has position. You got to help.
Green was able to get in there.
Yeah, poor pass.
Moises with the ball.
Rod, what I'd like to see more of Green on
Kehlani Lewis.
Yeah.
Camacho. I don't mind Camacho on him either, though.
Yeah.
And then you got Aka on Constantino.
Good rebound,
by Green. Gets it over to Aka. Let's see if Kapaa can be true to what they have been doing normally. Is starting off in this third quarter.
Right there.
Ball in the green.
Another nice shot.
And he knocks down. That's what we're accustomed to seeing if he gets in the lane like that.
Rod, that mid-range jump shot is open all night if they look for the cutter.
Well, now, yeah, if they have Austin Green in that paint, I feel a lot more comfortable having him there.
Definitely.
Than the other big shooting that shot.
Definitely.
Although they can.
But that's not what we want to see.
Oh, I think Johnson might have
Yeah.
inadvertently knocked that ball in for Waimea, but Waimea gets credit. Whoever's closest to the basket gets credit for it.
Yep. Maroon giving Scully a lot of room out there. You don't want to give him too much room. I told you.
Scully can't convert.
Scully's a little cold tonight.
He is. Moises bringing it up for Waimea. Gets it over to Constantino. Back to Moises.
Getting him, Rod, again, they're letting him get too low on the block. Luckily, we had a miss there.
But you notice that Johnson affects him.
Yeah, he has more height.
Camacho over to Tristan Scully for three.
And just what we said, he'll get hot. Good shot there by Scully, and he has the green light to keep shooting it. Quick timeout.
So full timeout by Kapaa.
Rod, I wanted to give you extra special thanks, too. Besides the broadcast in here, you're running all the music for the night. That's not easy, my brother.
I know I'm doing okay when I see the lady in the front row dancing with the baby. She's been almost up on her feet dancing.
She has been.
On the replay, you see Camacho gets it, swings it over to Scully for that three-pointer as the bench stands up in pre-approval, knowing that ball's going to go in. I love that when the bench stands up in anticipation of that three-point going in.
If you let Scully set his feet, it's a pretty good chance he's going to make that shot.
Yep.
A nice move. Nice pass there by Ramel Camacho.
I'm not a big fan of always driving in to the point where you get caught down low as a guard, but Camacho is left-handed, so it actually didn't affect him because it's going, it's easy for him.
All right. Waimea looking to make some adjustments due to Kapaa's hot start here in the third quarter.
See if Kapaa can turn it up on the defensive end. And that's what's going to win it for them.
Right.
The defense.
Looks like we got Austin Green guarding Lewis again. I think that's our best matchup. See, he's giving him trouble already. Moises looking to drive.
Scully on him.
Yeah. Oh, it looked like a charge.
That's got to be a charge.
Yes, it was.
Yep. Keaka Kauhane taking one for the team.
Well, that might be 3 fouls on number 2 Moises, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, he should be getting subbed out. He knows it too.
Yep.
Lee back in the game. He hit a three-pointer in the corner, so watch him. He wants to put it up.
So Kapaa brings it up. Keaka Kauhane.
Look for Aka to get going here. He has been a little slow offensively to start. Oh.
And we got a quick foul. They're going to call that against Lindsay. Oh, no. They're going to call that foul against Austin Green.
Oh, Austin Green a little shocked about that call.
I don't know what happened.
I think we're both a little shocked about that one.
Waimea with the ball.
And there's a good block by
AJ
Johnson. That's the second block of the game.
And they got numbers, 5-on-4 if they push the ball.
Look to your left. Look to your right. Tristan Scully.
Little short.
Little short. Good rebound by Camacho.
They got to get those rebounds. Aka with the steal.
Oh.
No foul call. A lot of contact.
A lot of contact there. He better run back on defense.
Wow. And Waimea, that'll be a dagger.
I told you got to watch Lee in that corner.
Cameron Lee, that's a dagger. 32-22 gets it back up to a 10-point lead.
I think he's 2 for 2 for threes. Nice drive by Camacho. Gets a foul on the dish off to Aka.
And no basket as the foul was before the shot. And you mentioned earlier, that's what you like to see is Camacho attack the basket. That's what he can do. He can get in the lane, and he's such a contortionist with the ball that even if he misses a shot, there's a good chance he's going to get fouled.
Yep, or make a nice, good rebound by Camacho couldn't hold on to that. Constantino looking up. I always love it when they look up. You know that.
Yeah.
Bruin with the easy deuce.
Bruin with the two.
Rod, we can't let this one get out in front of us a little bit. We got to make a few adjustments here. Green, I like Green on that corner elbow.
Yeah, but he's got to make those shots.
Yeah, he does.
Got to make the shot.
That's not what we're looking for. That's not what we're looking for. But it had a feathery touch, just didn't knock it down.
Like you said, it's a matter of what do you need. What role are you supposed to play?
This Lee, I love his touch with the ball. Soft touch.
And Kapaa is going to call another timeout.
Yeah, they're going to need to talk over some things.
This does not look good for Kapaa. 36-22 Waimea.
They've increased their lead since halftime.
3 minutes and 43 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
We're going to need to right the ship here, Rod.
That's an understatement.
Look for them to I'm looking for Komoko. Even though he has 4 fouls, he's probably going to sit this third quarter, but look for him to come out in the fourth quarter. We're going to need some more rebounding here.
Okay, I just saw A.J. Johnson kind of hobble out of the huddle and go into the locker room, so I don't know what that's about. But that can't be a good sign.
No, because we have limited height to begin with, and he's blocked 2 shots today, and he's done pretty good on the boards. We're going to need him at full strength. Or we're going to have to go to the JV and pull some of them humongous kids up.
Yeah, Kapaa needs to stay patient, play their game.
Oh, yeah.
And then they can get right back in it.
No, there's plenty of time, plenty of game left in this. And I look for Kapaa to make a push here in this final 3 minutes and 43 seconds, which they have to, Rod. They got to go like on a 10-2 run here to get right back into this game.
Yeah, and if they can get it to like an 8 to 6 point deficit, then they're right back in it for the fourth quarter.
Yeah. Komoko is in for A.J. Johnson. He needs to be careful. So what I would do if I was Waimea, I would go right at Komoko with the first play of this game and try and get him his 5th foul.
There's some miscommunication.
Yep. That should be Kapaa ball off Bruin's foot.
Camacho take it out.
Oh.
Brings it over to Kelson Yasai.
Right back to Green.
Kicks it over to Keaka Kauhane at the top. Over to Camacho.
Like we said, we got to move the ball quickly. We got to move the ball. Hit Green in the post.
Move around. They got to move around. That's their shot.
Take that all day. Green.
Oh.
Good that's over the back on Bruin.
And they're going to call a foul on Bruin. And he nods his head in approval.
Yeah, I like to see that. See Green on that elbow at the free throw line. That's a great shot for him if he can get the ball.
Yep. And he's got
to knock him down.
Frustrated.
Yeah.
You see, he's frustrated, but he's got to just keep shooting.
Keep shooting.
It's going to go in because
it will. Oh,
just like that. Just just like that. You got to keep shooting.
Yeah, we were right on cue with that one.
That's one thing about basketball, any sport for that matter. You got to have a short memory.
Definitely.
Because if you start getting into your own head.
Lewis
with the take.
Good rebound by Camacho. He's getting some boards tonight.
Over to your side, back to Camacho. Takes it. Oh! Ramil Camacho with the incredible layup.
Dazzling shot.
36,
Camacho.
26.
And like you said, he can contort his body and make a shot happen.
That was a prime example of that.
Definitely. Good call on that one, partner. Constantino looking to do something with it.
Oh.
Throws it away. Aka trying to pick up the foul. He tried to get it again. Sometimes you just got to attack that rack, man. And don't try and pick up the foul. Attack the rack.
And you don't want to make it worse by fouling. Lewis is going to be off to the right. Aka with the rebound as he's pushing it. We'll see what they do. They get it to Camacho.
I'd like to see Aka attack number 10.
Camacho takes it again. Oh! He's fouled on a shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Rod, maybe he picked up some of our broadcasts that he needed to attack because he's been coming out attacking this third quarter.
And that's what we need.
Definitely. Oh, they're going to say that's on the ground? Ooh, it looked like that was.
My goodness.
Yeah. He looked like he was shooting.
Wow.
Okay.
And Scully will come in for Ramil Camacho to give him a breather.
So we gotta have some other people rebound here. Camacho was probably our leading rebounder in that third quarter. Look at you say in that corner.
Gets it over to Green.
Ooh, almost. Move that ball. Nice. Ooh. Oh, good defense by Waimea tonight. Solid defense.
Reset. Cabal's got to reset. They got 20 seconds on the shot clock.
Plenty of time. There we go. Aka directing traffic a little bit. Green looking to make something happen into Big Kamoku. Oh.
And one tie Kamoku!
Needed that.
Strong bucket by Kamoku.
That brings us
Makes
back.
Makes it an 8-point game and a chance for Ty to go to the free throw line.
Needed that one desperately. And we're in the bonus.
And I said, if we can get it to a 8 to 6 point deficit by the end of 3, we'll be okay. We'll be right where we need to be for the fourth quarter to pick it up.
And Mira checks into the game.
Kamoku's got to knock this one down, though.
Yeah, we need it, Rod. Nice shot.
Now they got to be smart. Kapaa's got to be smart with Kamoku having 4 fouls.
Yeah, and he's an emotional player too.
Yeah, he is.
He's going to have to keep those emotions in check a little bit here and not give up his aggression. It's kind of hard to do sometimes. Lee looking to give the ball up, finds Lewis.
Oh, blocked by Austin Green.
And he looks up.
Slowly gets it to Keaka Kauhane.
Nice.
Who converts the layup.
Kapaa's right back in this game.
5-point lead with 1 minute left in the third quarter.
Oh.
That's going to be short by Waimea. Oh, he gets
his own rebound. Another wild-looking shot.
Kamoku battling in there. And they're going to say the ball goes to
Blue. I think, did you say Blue? Oh, that. Yeah, I think.
It's a lot of flying bodies in there. I might think about pulling Ty out right now with 49 seconds.
Yeah, that would be a great call, Rod. Don't let him pick up a silly one in this last 46 seconds. Looks like A.J. Johnson's back on the bench. Green with the nice little Euro.
Green with the Euro step. Let's go. 36-33 with 35 seconds left in this third quarter.
What do we say about the third quarter, Rod?
That's when they make their move. That's when they make their move. The crowd is in a frenzy yelling defense.
Wild shot by Lee. Big fella.
Oh, Kamoku did a good job of not fouling.
Yeah.
Got 15 seconds left. Let's see if they take the last shot.
If they're smart, they'll hold for the last shot, which they are smart, and that's what they're going to do. Green setting a pick for Aka. trying to draw that foul.
And Aka gets the nice basket. 1 second left. And let's go. At the end of 3, Waimea 38. Kapaa 35.
Right back in this ball game. There you go.
Sound like it was loud to me. I got these headphones on, so when I play the music, it's not. I can't tell how loud it is. Folks, I'm doing a little double duty of DJing and announcing. But like we just mentioned, the end of the third quarter, Kapaa was at one point down by 12. They were able to close it down to only a 3-point deficit. And as they have been doing historically this season, they've been able to come back and have a strong third quarter. So what are we looking for in the fourth quarter?
Well, I'm looking for even a stronger fourth quarter because I think the momentum has shifted in this gymnasium. It's back in Kapaa's back to Kapaa now, so I look for them to build on this. It looks like we got a nice little inside-outside game going. Green's getting cooking a little bit here, and so is Big Ty Komoku.
Big Ty Komoku, yeah. I think that early 3 that Scully hit early in the third quarter kind of got us going too. So Komoku going back in.
Yeah, I think they're going to ride with him a little bit on this to at least start this fourth quarter, but it's very risky. He has four fouls, and looks like A.J. Johnson is okay on the bench.
Yeah.
Look for him to come back within the first 2 minutes of this quarter.
Yeah, we'll see. Let's see if he's drinking something right now, so I don't know if he's dehydrated or what the
He
deal
could
is.
have. Maybe he was cramping up a little bit.
Oh, Kapaa got the ball. Kelson Yasai, who's in.
Yasai is he's probably their best on-ball defender, but he can stroke that 3.
Kelson gets it over to Green. See if he pulls up for the 3. Oh,
a little long. Good rebound by Lewis there, and he's looking to push.
Yeah, he is. Oh, almost gets his pocket pick. He's still driving.
And that's Dangerous Lee in the corner.
Dangerous Lee.
He has a smooth shot in that corner.
Yeah, he does.
I would make sure we have eyes on him.
I think we've come up with our first nickname of the season, Dangerous Lee. Okay.
He's dangerous in that corner. Run him off that line. Okay, looks like we're going nice screen, yeah. Looks like we're trying to get
Scully in the room.
They're smart. Got to stay tight on Skull. Nothing there. Great defense played today by Waimea. Got to give him credit.
The floor. Got 10 seconds left.
Big man has to roll harder to the basket. Scully for 3. Wild 3 there. He didn't have a chance to set his feet, but he was trying to beat the 35-second clock.
Yeah, that was a rush shot. You'd like to see a better shot.
Lewis has had a kind of a slow start, huh?
Yeah, he has. Nice rebound by Green. See if
Aka with the Euro.
Aka can't convert. Komoku. Oh, they're going to.
Oh, if that's on Ty, he's fouled out of this ball game.
Yep. Got to keep his composure. You don't want to get a tech.
No tech. Yeah, maybe sitting him to start this this quarter would have been something to look at. But he was kind of doing well in there.
Yeah,
so
that's
you
the
wanted
thing.
to keep
So
with the momentum.
if you take him out, then he might cool off.
Yeah.
So.
We got A.J. Johnson in there. Looks like he's moving well. We just need him to do what he did in the other quarters there. Play good defense, block some shots. Komochu back in the game.
Will come in for Yasai.
Hopefully Komochu stays aggressive and attacks the rim. Bruin with the ball.
Is that another nickname, Komochu?
Komochu! Ooh. Lewis looking to attack. To the big foul.
Oh!
Clean block.
They're
going to call the body on that foul.
So, a lot of times it's the force in which players are blocking where it may not even be necessarily a foul, but because it's so forceful that the referees are going to think that it's a foul. Now, I'm on the stage, so I can't say whether or not that actually was a foul or not.
Yeah, I had a pretty good look at it. It was all ball. It was clean. There was no hand involved. It was just the body-to-body contact, I think the refs called. There was some body-to-body, but As for the block, that was clean. There was no hand involved, arm or anything.
Okay, well, then that was a good call by the refs. First free throw missed by Kala.
Yeah, he's been up and down with the free throws. Made a few, missed a few. And we don't get the rebound. Right back into the big fella.
And
misses another bunny.
And another bunny. They get another rebound, Waimea does. Lewis.
We got to do better on the rebounding there. They're getting offensive rebounding. Big fella.
Green with the rebound, able to hold on to it. That's right, slow it down.
He seems to have some issues, the big fella, sometimes getting the ball down there, just handling it.
Scully for three.
He got a little piece of that. Yeah, I think he got blocked.
With the follow-up, and he's able to convert.
Right place, right time for Austin Green.
That's what you call hustle points right there.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be 38-37. Waimea with a 1-point lead. 5 minutes left to go in the game.
Momentum has definitely shifted to Kapaa. Waimea has got extremely tentative.
Oh.
That's the first bad shot I've seen from Lee tonight. Moises. Nice look into Bruin. It looked like he traveled. He got away with one. And no rebounding, Rod. We're getting killed on the offensive glass.
Yep. Waimea up 40-37. Keaka Kauhane. I like to see a good shot.
Mm-hmm.
You don't need a three.
Not at all.
Oh, AJ Johnson
dribbled it off his foot.
He's thinking about what he was going to do before he actually had the ball.
Yeah, good call there, Rod. Something you got to catch that ball and then go. I think he saw that he had that side open if he got the ball.
So now you got Camacho on
timeout.
Lewis and he's going to get timeout.
We got ourselves a close ball game here, ladies and gentlemen. Got the replay here. Tristan Scully with the air ball. And nice follow by Austin Green. The DJ's doing his job here, folks.
And then you see Kauhelau Li'i Kala with that follow-up for Waimea.
DJ has one of my favorite songs on by Too Short, Bay Area legend.
All right, blow the whistle.
Yeah, but
that's not a message to the refs.
I like that. Looks like Waimea to start with the ball since they called the timeout. Looks like Yesei's getting ready to check back in, Kelson. I think we're going to need him for his defensive presence.
Yeah, and he's fearless. He's not afraid to drive either.
No.
So.
And he can knock down the three. He's multifaceted. Nice move there by
Oh, they're going to call a foul on Green. Looks like he had a block.
Looks like Lee should have probably taken that mid-range. He was completely open, but he's trying to get the big man going in this fourth quarter. And then the way he's been shooting free throws lately, that might be a good foul. He's had some success at the beginning of this game, but he's struggled here lately.
Yeah, on the defensive end, though, these guys are, really trying to get the blocks. But all you need to do really is just put your hand up. When you swipe down is when you get yourself into trouble.
Yep.
So this is what we talked about earlier. If we had AJ Johnson and Ty Komoku out, where you're going to go with a smaller,
quicker.
lineup.
We got to go quick then.
Yeah, so I like to see a little small ball here and have Austin in there.
And Kala knocks down two.
So 42-37.
Good free throw shooting from the big man there. We're going to have to play quick, Rod, since we have lack of height.
Oh,
Green.
Just like that. Green knocks that mid-range down, and it's there for him all day.
Yep, that mid-range is a lost art, too. Lewis to the rack gets the foul.
Oh, is that going to call a foul or a jump ball?
I think he's calling a foul.
On Camacho.
Look, Lewis is trying to get himself going here, Rod. He's hit a couple threes early in the game, but haven't seen a lot of offensive shots from Lewis here recently.
So the call is on Camacho.
Big man's out for Waimea. Take a little breather. I think they'll probably get him back in the game.
Which I would like to maybe see a 5 out.
Right.
Or a 41.
Oh, yeah. Since nice by Moises. Yeah, since there's no big in attack. And I think they're going to be looking for Austin Green on the post.
And Aka can find him. Green over to Camacho. Camacho at the top with 18 seconds left on the shot clock. Camacho drives. Oh!
Camacho got the
Camacho.
Maybe if he would have released that as more of a floater than trying to get to the rim, but some of his own medicine on him.
Yep. And Moises is tough.
He's a tough kid.
Yeah, he is. Your side defending.
Yeah, number 11. He didn't want to dribble that rock.
Lewis is driving again.
Awkward shot there.
Oh, they're going to call another foul on Green?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay.
The referees are... Wow.
We got Brune at the line here, Rod. If he knocks these down, we only got about 3 minutes left in this game. We can't exchange with them. We're going to have to get some stops.
Well, he misses the first one. They say ball don't lie, so...
I wonder how many fouls A.J. Johnson has. I'd like to see him in there trying to get a couple rebounds.
And he misses both free throws.
Lucky
so
for
once
Kapaa.
again, ball does not lie.
It does not lie, as you hear the youngsters say nowadays.
Aka calling for the screen as he attacks.
Hit the roller.
He's not getting that. It's so much contact when he drives, but he doesn't get the ball.
But
I'm noticing.
I would have probably hit the big man rolling. He was open for a possible layup there. Brune, awkward shot, but he knocks it down. He has an uncoordinated kind of shot, but he's been killing them with it. Good job, number 12, Brune.
46-39, Waimea.
Another acrobatic shot by Camacho.
Acrobatic, but these shots are unnecessary.
Yes.
They need to just be patient and take good shots.
And Lewis.
Green with the rebound. See if he pushes. That's a foul right there. They didn't call.
It looked like it was a
lot of contact
bump
there.
Yeah.
I don't mind when the refs call it, but when it's inconsistent.
Oh, nobody's. I think we're going to need to talk this over a little bit here. Call timeout.
Yep, 48-39.
And Coach K calls that timeout. Still plenty of time left. Plenty of time in this ball game. We just got to rebound the ball a little better. Need a little more size. And on the replay here, you have Austin with his patented corner mid-range shot. I'd love to see him shooting that shot. It's a lost art hitting that mid-range. And then you got Brune looking up.
See if we can see.
Nice floater by Moises
That was a really
there.
nice floater.
He saw that he had the opening and feathery touch.
Yeah, I'd like to see a replay on the foul if we could, though.
You got Lewis looking to attack. Finds the open man.
Yeah, that was a nice floater.
Yeah. And the momentum has definitely swung back to the Waimea.
It did good in the third quarter, but Waimea was able to get off the floor and take the punch.
But like we discussed, Rod, there's plenty of time left. There's 2 minutes and 35 seconds, but we can't trade with them. We're going to have to get some stops.
Yeah, you got to score and get the stops. There's Green with that nice mid-range. So, 2 minutes, 35 seconds left. Kapaa has dug themselves a bit of a hole.
Yes, they have.
But it's not insurmountable, so let's see what they
not
can
at all.
do.
They've been pretty good about putting spurts together all season. They're starting with the ball. Like to see a quick score here and then a quick stop on the other end.
Camacho to Green.
And that's a three-point. Oh, man. And he takes it anyways. Beautiful. Dang. Nice shot. That came in extremely handy right there. Nice shot by Aka. Looks like we're picking up our defense a little bit here. Nice. Oh! That looked like a nice rip there by Kelson Yasai. Oh, and he got a technical.
Did he?
Somebody just got a technical. It might have been Coach K. Unless he was threatening a technical. I saw him make the technical motion, referee Branco. I guess maybe he just threatened him with it.
The tech would have came before
the regular shot.
So
maybe it's just telling him simmer down or you're going to get one.
Are we able to see any replays on the foul shot? I mean on the foul?
Moises misses first free throw.
And our tech people is like, we can't do that.
Not a problem. They're doing a heck of a job for us.
Yeah, they are.
And Moises makes the second.
So 50-42, down by 8 with 2 minutes left. And
timeout. Coach K, Kapaa. Only a 7-point deficit, down 2 minutes and 12 seconds. Still plenty of time in this ball game, ladies and gentlemen. I notice you're playing a lot of Los Angeles music. Could that be to my Dodger hat that I like to rock? I appreciate it.
Yeah, that's a shout out to my daughter in LA watching right now.
All right.
I played a little Chief Keef earlier from my nephew from Chicago.
Yes, sir.
Who's now engaged and living in Michigan. So he's looking to get married sometime next year.
Congratulations there.
All right. Kapaa down 7 points with the ball. 2 minutes, 11 seconds.
Aka looking to launch one out there. He's looking for a pick. Green, nope.
He hasn't been. That's the first one he's gotten.
Yeah, he's been trying.
Actually been rewarded. There's been so many times where he's driven, got in contact, and there's been no call.
That should be in the bonus. He should be shooting 2. Referee's trying to decide if it's the bonus or not. Nope. He's taking the ball out of bounds. Camacho to take the ball out of bounds.
So Waimea without a big man right now.
Nice look.
Kelson Yasai.
Nice look. They let the play develop. They didn't rush into it. You do have 5 seconds to let it develop.
Don't foul.
Yeah, don't foul.
See if Green can get the. And he boxed him out. All right. Turnover by Waimea. A minute 48 seconds, and we told you it's going to be a barn burner at the end of this game. So
Waimea seems a little tight right now. 5-point lead, Waimea. 1 minute, 48 seconds left in the ball game.
And like you said, you can't go basket for basket. You got to score. You don't need a 3, but you definitely got to. And Kayaka picks up his dribble.
And Camacho surveying the floor.
Somebody got to get open.
Ooh, almost lost ball there. Nice drive by Aka.
Aka with the tough basket.
Aka went 1-on-3 there. And yes. Looks like Waimea's tight right now, Rod. They're trying to get.
They call a foul.
Goodness gracious. That was Rod.
Yeah.
That was.
And I've said this at an earlier broadcast. The referees should not be the focus. Now, if it's a foul, it's a foul.
Yeah.
But you got to be consistent on both ends. And then when the referees become the pivotal reason why the game goes a certain way, that's just unacceptable.
And Brune misses that one. Yeah, especially when both teams are in the bonus and those little ticky-tack fouls. That one's kind of hard to stomach. I didn't see much on that play. And Brune misses the second one
badly. Green with the rebound. Gets it over to Camacho.
Ooh, another timeout. Oh. All right, Warriors want to talk it over.
Yeah, they do.
3-point lead. Well, Rod, it looks like the Waimea Menehune got a little tight and they stopped actually playing. They were playing not to lose rather than playing to win.
Yeah, we've discussed that before.
Yeah. And right now the momentum swung right back to the Kapaa Warriors, even though they're down 3. They seem to have the momentum right now. Got a replay here on Aka's nice drive through 3 Waimea defenders. Beautiful. Another California song.
That was a nice replay.
Yeah, it was.
Camacho into your side. Waimea lost him. So we got a 3-point game with 1 minute and 12 seconds left.
Big fella's checking back in for Waimea, number 30 caller there. He's been on the bench for a little bit of time.
So, yeah, I wonder why he was out so long, and will he be cold coming in is the question.
He will definitely be cold coming in, but not sure if he was in foul trouble, which I think he picked up a few, but I thought he was pretty good.
Yeah.
He's going to be a little bit stiff, and sometimes the bigger fellas take a little more running up and down the court to get loose.
Yeah.
All right, Kapaa ball. Camacho taking it out.
Lewis on Kyle Hane, who takes a 3. Didn't need it. Didn't need the 3. Jump ball.
We didn't need to rush that one.
And it's going to remain Kapaa ball. It took a while for the refs to even call that.
Yeah, but they got the right call.
Yeah, I didn't know if they were going to call a foul or what at this rate.
Yeah. Big man's back in
do
for a while.
Do I sound bitter?
No, you're calling it like it is, brother. You know, you've been on point tonight. Ooh, would have liked to see Tristan get a better pass. He could have probably pulled that.
Yep, under a minute.
There's still plenty of time to.
Yeah, you don't need the 3, but you're going to take it.
Scully misses that. Good feisty rebound there by your side and knock it loose.
They don't need a 3. They just, there's a foul right there they didn't call.
3-pointer. We're getting closer to possibly needing a 3 here.
Oh, Scully.
Oh, Green thought about it. Scully. It's tied up. Tied
Warriors.
Tied. Oh, Lee looking to press.
Oh, he traveled.
They didn't call it.
Yep, they did call it. And with 26 seconds left, the Kapaa Warriors, the Waimea Menehune are tied at 49.
Wow. This is a tight ball game, ladies and gentlemen. Great comeback here by the Kapaa Warriors to tie this ball game up. They were losing by as many as 14 points in this ball game tonight.
Yep, and I promised a barn burner.
And you did not fail the people tonight. Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to get some extra basketball here and get a nice little overtime game if Kapaa can't win it in regulation. Looks like the crowd's trying to get a little more involved here. A little dead. We should be a little more hyped to get our players going here.
All right. Camacho will bring the ball in. The shot clock is off. 26 seconds left. They have to take care of the ball.
Rod, would you hold for one final shot, and if you miss, go to overtime, or would you try and just get whatever open looks available?
With our defense, I would just take whatever's available. I wouldn't wait for the last shot because we haven't been really good at waiting to the last few seconds and converting.
That's true.
We end up getting a poor shot. So 10 seconds left. They got to go. They got to go now. They got to go.
5 seconds. 4. Is this a game winner? You say? We're going into extra. We didn't get that foul. Broncos waving it off. I think he's saying it happened after the time had expired. They're talking about it. We got too many referee talks this game.
Oh, we'll see.
Waimea coach is yelling that the time expired. We're going to the scorer's table to see.
They took too long, I think.
Yeah, just like we were talking about. Okay, it's going into overtime. Just like the Lakers beat the Warriors in overtime tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, and to your question, that's exactly why. I don't like to wait until the last second. And you know what? As much as I'm a Bulls fan, and I know MJ is the greatest player of all time, I think
after Kobe.
Okay. If there was no MJ, there'd be no Kobe.
That's true.
But if that style of basketball, waiting down to the last shot, is that's a Jordan thing. And then it seemed to be it started to pick up. So you see a lot of players doing that. Kobe could do it.
Yes, he could.
Certain players can do that, but I say play your offense.
And then just play some good defense.
Because you can attack the basket, potentially get fouled, even if you don't make it. And still, let's say you missed a shot. Your defense has been so tight.
They've been pretty good.
So, yeah, this third and fourth quarter, that they're not going to have enough time to get the ball down court.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not a big fan of waiting until the last shot. Just play your game.
Play your game and then make your defense work for you in the last few seconds. But with all these ticky-tack fouls coming as of late, that could be a little scary if you score with too much time and give them a shot with some time and get one of those ticky-tack fouls.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, we are in overtime. We're going to be playing 4 minutes of bonus basketball tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Ah, boy. I told you it was going to be a barn burner.
Yes, sir. But one positive, Rod, it looks like the momentum has swung again back to Kapaa. It's been going back and forth this entire game, and we have it now. We can't lose it.
Yeah, we hope they can keep it going. And you got Kamoku, who's fouled out, who's been a very influential player earlier in the game.
Yeah. Johnson hasn't got much time in the second half. I'm not sure if he's nursing an injury or we're just trying to go with a small lineup and play some small ball right now. But they do have their big in, and they stopped going to him in the second half of this game. And I think that's kind of where they have failed and lost their large lead.
So would you say Waimea or Kapaa has the momentum right now, or do you think it's even going into this overtime?
I think Kapaa still has it. They had to fight back from 10 points down just to get to this overtime, so I think they're doing the most right now. Austin Green wins the tip.
Okay.
He looked a little gingerly after that tip. Hopefully he's okay. All right. We're going to do a little two-man game.
Thought about it.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
Yeah.
Green did not think about it.
Oh.
A little short. Lewis with a beautiful rebound looking to push. And it looks like we lost the light.
Do we lose another light?
Yeah, we lost the light. It kind of startled the players. Nice drive by Lewis. Too easy.
Yeah, it was.
Aka's looks like he's been getting hot here. Look for us to ride the hot hand.
Kick it back.
Ooh, I would have liked Green to pull that trigger, man. He has a nice three.
He does, but I think because he missed that last one.
Yeah, a little gun shy.
You gotta shoot it if you're open.
Aka.
Oh, kick it to your side.
Yasiel gets to the rack. Misses that little contact there. Oh, and he never stops and picks up the steal. Beautiful play by Kelson Yasai.
Kapaa looks like they're trying to figure out what they want to run right now.
I think they were a little confused, but looking for Green. I think Green can take him off the dribble. He's much faster. Oh, Kapaa throws it away. No. Yes, they do. Lee gets the little layup. 4 points right out of the break for Waimea Menehune.
Yep. Kapaa better settle down.
Yep. Good look inside the Green.
Nice pass by Keaka Kauhane. And that's what they need to do, run their offense.
That was beautiful.
That's when Kapaa is at their best, when they run their offense.
Lewis. Oh, he's looking for a foul. Didn't get it. Keaka looking to push it in. Lewis looks a little tired.
Contact.
Oh, try to force that one in there.
Oh. Go get it.
Yeah, you don't want him to get in a technical foul. Don't complain to the referees.
That was
Ref Branco is
think about it because
of
how demonstrative the teams were.
Yeah,
the refs definitely don't want to get it wrong, but if the other ref didn't see it conclusively,
I don't think he did. He was far out of the play. The other referee, both refs were out of the play. Let's see. They're gonna make another little sidebar here.
Yeah,
we've had too many of these sidebars, Rod, tonight. A little too many for my liking.
And they're going to say it's Kapaa ball.
All right. At least they made the right call. Talk it over amongst each other. Good job, referees.
Let's see what Kapaa does coming out of this.
They're down 2.
Yeah, they've been sneaky. They've been able to get a quick layup.
And they get another quick one. Bruin did not play any defense on Aka that time. He just let him drive.
Oh, they're going to call a timeout, Waimea.
Waimea wants to talk it over, maybe draw up a play here. Both teams look a little tight in this extra period, Rod. You got the jump ball here in the replay. And
nice.
Green really stole that tip,
yeah,
didn't he?
He did. Waimea's big man's got a couple of inches over him.
Yeah. Doesn't mean you can get off the ground. Nice drive there by Lewis.
Lonnie Lewis is smooth.
He has a different style, but he is smooth. Gets a little herky-jerky from time to time, but he's a great scorer.
And you see the layup by Lee.
Yeah, Lee's had a pretty good game off the bench tonight. He's hit a couple threes, had a couple little floaters. Aka trying to go. Nice dish to Green.
Yeah, that was a very nice dish.
Yeah. You're getting the thumbs up for your music play from some people in the audience.
Oh, am I?
Yes, you are.
Good to know. I'm up here sweating and I'm nervous. And I don't know about you, boy.
I'm sweating as well.
Oh, boy, this is one of those games.
I'm on the edge of my seat here.
So with a minute and 55 seconds left in overtime, Waimea has a 53-51 lead over Kapaa.
Bruin trying to get that ball in his hand. Big fella misses another layup there by the big fella. You got to knock those down. On both sides tonight, we've missed some of those.
They swing it over.
He thought for a quick second, and he can knock that down.
Yeah, Lee was quick to get out there on him.
Aka trying to draw the fouls like he does through open three-pointer for Aka.
He knocks it down. He pushed the Warriors up by one.
Nice shot. He's really picked it up here, Rod.
Defending Lewis now. Kapaa got it.
They let him drive all the way to the rack.
Moises, and they're calling a foul. He misses a layup, but they call a foul.
Moises has to make that open layup, Rod. He makes that. They're right back on top with a free throw to shoot. That's a heartbreaker right there. And we've had some shoddy free throw shooting on both sides tonight. Let's see how number 2 Moises does.
Yep. See if Kapaa can make some noise. And he misses the first shot.
We've had a lot of missed free throws tonight, Rod. Get back to practice. Everybody shooting 500 free throws.
The Warrior fans are even louder now, making noise.
Let's see if Moises can tie it up. He ties it up. It's a clutch free throw there by number 2 Moises.
Almost a steal by Bruin. Green did a good job to fake the pass.
Bruin is quick. He is all over the court.
Yeah, he is. I'd like to see them move the ball around and not see so much one-on-one basketball right now.
A lot of stagnant. But Aka is the hot hand right now. Green, midi. Nope. Lewis with the skying rebound and draws the foul.
They call a foul on your side.
Bro, that was a little... That's another ticky-tack one. They're playing it really tight right now, Rod.
Yeah, they are.
Let's see if we got a replay coming. No, I don't think so. Here's a replay, Rod. Let's see if this is actually a foul here. That could have been a foul.
That was right there. He pushed him
right in the back.
That's a three-pointer that Aka
nice made. Three-pointer. Nothing but the bottom there. All right, Lewis is at the line. He's a pretty good free throw shooter.
Yeah, he one of the KIF All-Stars from last year. And looks like a little bit to the left.
Yeah.
And it goes off.
It hasn't been good today for either side. That carried over from the JV game of a lot of missed free throws.
54-54. And Lewis knocks the second free throw down.
Yeah, that clutch one, that second one's a little tougher to hit.
Yeah, it is.
Because you know if you miss that. Nice move there by Aka. He's trying to get to the lane. Scully looking to try and get some space. He walked. Yeah, he did. He looked like he walked a little bit on that one. And I got to give that to the refs. Good call. Although some of the other traveling calls have been a little suspect. Timeout. Waimea. Refs are earning their money tonight. This is a tight game.
Definitely a tight game.
Got 43.2 seconds left. Visitors 55. Your home team 54.
Got him doing the Dougie in the stands right now.
I see the Dougie. Shoot, I want to do the Dougie. You're keeping this place lit, Rod.
Yeah, I want the Warriors basketball score to get this place lit, though.
I
see
do
if they
too.
can close the deal.
Like to see our crowd get a little more hyped, huh? Get a little more noise, a little more support.
Yeah.
It's a Saturday night. Let it go. All right, first horn here. These two teams, Rod, they play each other extremely tight.
They
every
do.
game.
And the last game that Kapaa won was only by 2 in regulation. So we knew it was going to be tough. We talked about it at the beginning of the broadcast that all the KIF is a lot of parity.
Especially in the second half because everyone has seen each other a couple times.
Yes.
So there's no, we know what to expect out of each other. So it makes for a much, much tighter game.
Yeah, it's difficult to run the tables. And that's why we give Kapaa girls so much credit for being able to go the entire KIF without a loss.
That's difficult. Waimea with the ball and a 1-point lead. 40 seconds left.
There is a shot clock. Green with the steal.
Moises.
Oh!
He got the foul.
Green gets fouled on the shots.
Moises has been sloppy with that ball late this entire game. He's thrown some away. Uncharacteristic from Moises tonight. All they had to do was get the ball up half court and get into their offense, and now you got Austin Green here to try and seal this game.
And the Waimea fans are making a lot of noise to. Austin, this is the first one.
He's a pretty good free throw shooter. Big man Kala right back in the game. Moises is leaving the game.
So Austin's got to knock this second free throw down.
Look for Lee or Constantino to handle the ball here.
Yeah.
And he knocks it down. Another tie game.
Oh, and he knocks it out.
Good hustle defense there by Green. His head was on a swivel for that one.
Yes, Sion Constantino. Oh! It's going to be Kapaa ball. The tie game, 33 seconds left.
Waimea's breaking down here, Rod. They're getting sloppy with the ball. All you got to do is get it up court. Yeah. Wow. Having some trouble getting it to half court. Kapaa's defense has been stifling this last minute and a half.
I like that word, stifling, definitely.
This is stressful. Oh yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we got 33.7 seconds left. We got a tie game at 55. Should be Kapaa's ball coming out of the timeout.
So we talked about it at the end of regulation. Do you wait for the last shot, or do you just play your game and see what happens?
See, there's plenty of time here, so you don't want to leave Waimea with too much time. The way this has been called so closely in the last quarter and then the overtime, I think if you can, with this particular incident, unless you have a great shot, run it down, take the last shot. We'll go play a second overtime.
Wow.
And that wouldn't be my call all the time, but just how this game has been going, it's been called tight. I don't want to put this in the ref's hand, if you know what I mean.
Yep. I was grooving to my own music. Forgot to call it off. See if they get it out to Aka.
Yeah,
and they do. Okay, we got 33 seconds left.
Aka's been hot in this second half of the ball game.
And the shot clock is off.
I think they might be looking for one here, or they might take it to about 15 and go for a shot. And that's what it looks like here.
And see, everybody is expecting Aka to take the last shot.
Let's see if they drew something up where he's not taking the last shot, but he has been the hot hand here as of late.
Tristan's open. Swing it one more. There's Aka.
There it is, game. And the Menehune have the ball with 2.2 2.6 seconds. We don't need a quick foul. Menehune going to call a quick timeout to draw something up here.
Wow.
Kapaa needs to play great defense. It's 2.6. They can't get a cheap one. We've had a couple, tic-tac fouls in the last half of this game.
2.6. And I've seen Kelani Lewis hit a half-court shot.
Yeah, I have too. But they have enough time to get the ball up, and get a decent shot. If they can make a good pass and push the ball up, you're going to have at least a chance to get past half court. Constantino is speedy. Lee is speedy. If they can get the ball in a good position and run and hoist one up, I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah. So Kapaa is on the floor already. They're ready.
I think we're about to get some bonus basketball again, ladies and gentlemen.
I certainly hope so, unless we get a quick steal and can convert.
And we have two quick defenders on ball here. Pay attention. Oh, see, Rod?
Make sure they don't foul. Nope, that's going to be way off.
Yeah, and we're going into the second overtime, ladies and gentlemen. Not sure who has the momentum right now.
Wow. This is, I said a barn burner. I didn't expect double overtime.
No, I think two barns have burned down. This has been a heck of a game. But, Rod, let me ask you this. Do you think this game should have been as close as it was? Honestly.
You know what? I'm not going to disrespect Waimea and the parity that I've said that I've noticed among the team. So the fact that the last game was only a 2-point game, I'm expecting this now. And these guys got to play ball. If they expect to go to states and do well in states, these are the type of games that they have to grind out. And they've been able to do it earlier, but they got to continue.
They have been able to grind it out.
Because what you don't want is to get into a playoff if you can avoid it here on KIF.
Definitely.
You won the first round. Let's win the second round and not worry about it.
Because anything can happen in a playoff.
Exactly.
And we're a little more wide open in the second half, Rod. Anybody can take this second half.
I agree. That's why these games are so important.
I still have my money on Kapaa to take the second half, but I have a little bit of bias.
I got my money on Kapaa Warriors as well.
Waimea wins the tip. See what kind of offense they get in here. I would pressure Moises because he's been a little loose with the ball, but he drives and gets the and one. Moises is feeling it.
I like the aggressiveness. And
I
this is
do.
what I think.
But he's always aggressive. He's aggressive on offense. He's aggressive on defense. He's just one of those players that attacks on both ends of the floor. I like that. Let's see if he can knock down this free throw. This is the pressure free throw here.
So Waimea with the 57-55 lead with 3 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the second overtime.
Kapaa making some noise. And he knocked it down, but it hit the rope.
So it hits the rope. Count.
It hits the rope. We know the rope doesn't count.
The rope is not your friend, ladies and gentlemen.
Not in this gym.
All right, we'll see what the Warriors do if they execute their offense.
You got Green at the high post, looking for one of his patented mid-range jumpers.
It was working earlier. I don't know why they went away from it.
Yeah. A little out of sorts here. I'd set a pick right there. Oh, no call. Well, I like it. Mid-range.
Oh, and Green knocks the shot down.
I'm telling you, Rod, that is his bread and butter, that mid-range jumper.
No foul. Yesai is up on the way they've been calling. You got to be careful. Lewis will take that.
He will. Nope. He traveled there. Lee looking for a floater. Nope. Aka has it.
Camacho pushing the ball to see if he can find Scully. Oh, he runs the lane that Scully was going in. Oh, Keaka Kauhane thought about it.
He thought about it. Mid-range has been working all day. Let's see if Green gets it at that in his spot. Give him the ball. He has position down low. Nope. Doesn't get the ball. Looks like you're trying to work something else.
You don't need a three.
Give him the ball down low. Nope.
There you go, Aka.
There's your three.
There you go. 3 and 1. Let's go. Let's go.
He's probably one of the best players that get that foul. Wow, 3.
Potential for a 4-point play.
He's a great free throw shooter too. He got the 3 in the harm. But
and Moises fouls out.
Yeah, like we told you, he gets out there. I knew he was going to foul out here.
So Warriors up 60 to 50 seconds. Still a lot of time left in this game. Kapaa cannot get complacent. And it looks like Vincent Lizio is going to come in for Waimea.
He's seen spotty time tonight. He's coming in extremely cold. Aka's an excellent free throw shooter. Let's see if he can knock this one down. And he's excellent at getting those foul calls.
Yeah, he is.
I think he
although he wasn't getting them earlier when he was driving, there was a lot of contact,
yeah.
and he wasn't getting those foul calls. But that's clutch. That's
clutch.
a clutch one there.
Yep. Put us up by 3, possibly 4 here with 2 minutes and 42 seconds left in the ball game. And we have the referees. They're pulling number 12 out of the game here, Bruin, for something.
Not sure what happened there.
Did he call the call on Bruin?
Save your energy.
Not sure what's going on here. Another one of these sidebars.
But I thought Moises fouled out. So why is he trying to go back in the game unless they're trying to say that the foul was
on Bruin? Yes, it was on Moises.
Okay.
So he's out.
Or maybe Waimea was trying to pull a fast one and say that. Oh, no, I didn't.
Yeah, that works from time to time.
Yeah, it does.
Maroon didn't want that foul, though. He would say, hey, that wasn't on me.
Yeah, as Jim Rome used to say, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
You're not trying.
Keaka Kauhane able to convert the 4-point play.
Great free throw shooter.
Let's see what Kapaa does on the defensive end.
I'd look to pressure Lizio because he hasn't been in this game a long time. He's extremely cold.
He is a pretty good ball handler, though.
He can handle the rock a little bit.
Oh, just right there.
He just picked his pocket. And Aka.
Hey, knocks down the layup. Kapaa up 63-57 with 2 minutes and 21 seconds left.
Naka's taking over this game. Waimea a little tight again.
Yeah, Kapaa got to be careful in the foul calls. Ooh, Lewis with the jumper.
That's a wild 3-point shot. That's not what they need. Big fella. He finally gets
got one. And good job by Green not getting fouled to make the situation worse by not fouling him.
Yeah.
That's what you don't want to give up, a 3-point play there.
Exactly.
And I'm not sure how many fouls Green has. You got your other 2 big men not in. So
yeah, he might have 2 for sure. He might have 3. Mid-range.
Kicks it out to Keaka.
Oh, wild shot. Trying to draw
another
foul.
one. And he's looking for a foul.
Yeah, I don't think he got it on that one.
Play.
He's going to pick nice. What? Oh. Waimea has to make those shots, Rod.
Yeah, they do.
A little
like
unselfishness.
Keaka Kauhane. Yep, he fouled.
Yeah.
So Lewis.
I think Lewis should have just drove right there, Rod, instead of trying to make that extra pass there. He's a decent free throw shooter, too.
Yeah, he is. And it's 63-60. Constantino coming back in the game. He's been out for a while.
Yeah, he had a couple mishandlings of the ball, and they kind of yanked him out there. But look for him to be a steadying force.
Okay, 63.
Yeah, we got
61.
Still close.
Kapaa, 1 minute, 34 seconds.
Hopefully Kapaa runs their offense like they usually would. Hot hands are Aka and Green at that
Scully
elbow. Hit him
at
that elbow.
Green. I like to see him to get it in.
He's been killing that mid-range shot.
There he is.
Oh,
thought about it.
I'm glad he didn't take that one.
Oh, swings it over to your side. He drives. Gets it over to Camacho, who should have taken that shot.
Yeah, he should have shot that.
5 seconds left. I'm screaming.
Tried to draw the foul, doesn't get it. And it looks like we're going to have a layup by Lee if he can convert. What is this unselfish play by Lee?
Yep, you got 50 seconds left, and that's why you got to run your offense.
Yes, sir.
You got to run your offense.
Ooh, Scully thought about that. Looks like Coach K trying to signal for a timeout.
The timeout.
These guys are not going to have any legs tomorrow morning. Hydrate tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 63-63. We got about 43.3 seconds left in the ball game.
Are we looking at a possible triple overtime?
It's a good possibility because at the end of these overtimes, you can see both teams getting extremely tight. You know, we'll see what we're going to see here.
Yep, on a replay, you see Green hitting that nice mid-range shot.
That's a good. I'd like to see more players hit that mid-range. You know who we see in the NBA game shoot that mid-range, and he lives there, is Joel Embiid.
Yeah, Mr. 70 points last game.
And most of those shots were mid-range shots. He only hit 2 threes out of that 70 points.
Really?
Only 2 threes, and the rest were mid-range and free throws.
Wow. And you see Kapaa High with the layup. At that point was put us up 63-57, and we haven't been able to score since then.
Big fella. Kala with the putback. All right. Fun game to watch here, guys.
It is fun. Despite my blood pressure going up, it's a lot of fun.
Yes, sir. Well, you'll sleep good tonight, that's for sure.
Yep.
All right, let's see what they drew up out of the break here.
Okay, Camacho gets it in the Green. Green gets it over to Kauhane.
I think they're holding for one shot again, Rod. See,
well, they can't do one shot because it's 14 seconds
You got 14,
left.
So they're going to try and kill as much of that as they can. Oh, there's Scully for 3!
Oh, and it hits the rope.
Darn that rope, Rod.
So now Waimea has the ball.
And they have a full shot clock, so I would expect them to hold for the last shot. But they've been throwing the ball away here in this press the last couple.
I'd be
well, no, able to break.
I'm expecting him to drive. If Lewis gets it, I'm expecting him to just drive to the basket.
Yep. Timeout, Waimea. Good timeout call because it didn't look like they knew what was going on. Looks like Waimea try and draw something up here on the old coach's board.
So we got them whipping and naining in the stands right now.
Yes, we do. You got some young people whipping and naining. You got some older people doing it. That's what I like to see.
Yep. Music crosses all barriers.
Yes, it does. Well, we got to have Kapaa come out here and play some stout defense here.
Yep. The shot clock is off. We got 15.4 seconds left.
And they've been calling it tight here in the last half of this game, Rod. So let's see what happens. We got some of our best defenders. We have all of our best defenders in the game right now. I think they want Lewis
to get the ball, and he's probably going to drive.
Yeah, definitely going to drive and try and pick up a foul.
I would rather have Green on him.
Oh, Bruns looked like he
travel. It's got to be a travel.
He got the foul. He called a foul. He got the and one. Oh, that looked like a travel.
Did he get an and one, or are they not counting the basket?
I think he got the and one. Let's see. He's at the line.
No points on the board.
I don't see any points on the board. And he's missed and made tonight, so it's a crapshoot.
And it's only 2.1 seconds left.
And he misses.
He misses the first one.
This is pressure right here. This is pressure. I used to love being in these pressure situations.
Well, I'll tell you what, though. If he misses the second one, Kapaa has to get the rebound.
Definitely. They can't let him put it up. Put it right back in. And he misses the ball!
And Kapaa gets the rebound. Is he fouled?
Branco is signaling for a foul.
If he gets a foul and they're in a bonus, we'll be going to the free throw line.
And I think it's after. We're going to the third overtime. The refs are signaling. Third overtime, ladies and gentlemen. That's when the dogs come out. See how bad you want it in this third overtime. You got to put all that tiredness aside. You got to play defense, move your feet, and whichever team wants it more, they're going to get it tonight, Rod.
Wow. This is crazy.
Headed to our third overtime of the night, ladies and gentlemen.
This is crazy.
That's the only way you could describe it.
This is crazy.
It's craziness. Both teams had chances to win at the end, but let's see who wants it more.
Who wants it more? Yeah.
All they needed was one free throw on the other end, and you know it's hard in those pressure situations.
Yeah, you can't fault the young man, but you know it's like you said, a lot of pressure. You're on the road.
Yeah. He probably would have hit that back home on his home court.
Let's see who we come up. I see we still got Johnson sitting on the bench.
Yeah, I don't think he's playing anymore tonight,
It
Rod.
must be an injury or something. I don't know.
All right, they decided to go small.
It has been working.
And it has been working since they went small. Everybody on the court can push the ball up. Everybody on the court can dribble. And everybody on the court can shoot a three-pointer. So I think that's what they're sticking with right now.
Yeah. So another jump ball.
Yeah, I like the jump ball. I actually like the jump ball more than the possession arrow, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I agree with that. Let them earn it.
Earn it. And so far, I think Austin Green has won the majority of these tips tonight.
Did he jump for the last one?
The last one he did, and he won. Yeah.
No, the last one I think Waimea got.
Yeah, the last one Waimea got.
Yeah, I wasn't looking at that. Yeah, he got the last one, though.
That one was kind of nobody got it.
And Kaylani Lewis and Austin Green know each other from.
Oh, Waimea with the ball again. Yeah, you are correct, Rod. They got it the last two tips.
Hey, Lewis
driving. Little floater. Gets it to go.
Yeah, I noticed every overtime that we start, Waimea is being very aggressive and taking the ball to the basket.
Lewis has an unconventional style, but it doesn't matter. He scores.
Aka.
That's kind of a quick three. Let's see if he gets his own miss. Kelson, the scrapper, the bulldog, gets that. Scully for three.
Nice.
Scully.
Tristan. Okay.
Tristan, ice in my veins, Scully.
That's it.
1 point
Camacho.
lead.
Oh.
And to the big man.
Lewis with the fadeaway three.
Yeah, that's an uncalled for shot right there. They got to get it into the big fella. He had position a couple times. They just never dumped it in the big number 30, Kala. Oh, nice look.
Oh, Camacho gets left, and it looks like he's hobbling.
Yeah, we might need, it looks like maybe Emery's going to give him a quick blow. We haven't seen Emily for a while. Take it to the rack, big fella. There it is.
Green takes it strong for the layup.
It's been the Aka Green show tonight.
Constantino taking it fast.
See, he's getting a little ahead of himself. He almost dribbled it off his leg again. Nice move by
Brown.
Nice. Oh, he gave the too small, too.
And they still got Camacho in the game. They got to get him out of there.
I think he might have ran it off, though, Rod. He might be all right.
He still looked like he was laboring.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's his hamstring.
Yeah. Oh, Aka trying to get the foul.
Aka Kahuhane!
Nice mid-range.
Up 70-69.
I think you're going to see the ball in Lewis's hands the majority of this game.
I don't like Camacho being on Lewis, and Camacho's injured. I don't know if he knows, but it's up to Camacho to make sure that he knows. Oh, Camacho with the deflection.
I think
now Emery is going to come in for Camacho.
Bruin should have shot that, and he's tapping his chest like he knows. He was open for that little layup there, but he tried to be unselfish and make the additional pass.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if Coach K wanted to
You let him get too. Oh. We're letting him get too low, Rod.
Yep.
That ball should have never got to him so low on the block there. Lewis is starting to put on a show for Waimea. He's scored their last few points, and that's what he does. He scores.
Yeah, he does. So that puts Waimea up 71-70.
I like what you were saying earlier. I like having Green guard Lewis more.
Yeah, his length. And Lewis is able to knock down that that free throw to make it a 3-point conversion. So they're up by 2.
Yeah, it looks like Ramel Camacho is in some pain there on the sidelines.
Johnson's coming in for someone.
Oh, he's been cold for a while.
Yep.
Hopefully he can get thawed out quickly.
Be interesting to see who he comes in for.
Emery has to yell. He was open down there.
15 seconds left. They got to get a good shot. They got to get a good shot.
Be aggressive with the ball, Emery. Don't look to pass. And that's going to be a deep 3 from Aka. Big fella with the rebound.
They're going to call a foul.
He got smacked.
Yep.
Tristan smacked his arm there a little bit. Tristan Scully, number 2 for the Warriors.
That's going to be okay, Aka.
Oh, it was Aka.
Yep. So he's going to foul out.
He's fouling out. That's going to be a big blow for this last 1 minute and 7 seconds.
Out. Let's see. I thought I heard the long buzzer.
Maybe
not.
No. Yeah, is he going to shake the other team's
Yeah,
hands?
he did.
Yeah, he fouled out. That's a unique tactic to shake the other team's hands. We didn't do that in when we played.
Yeah, that's maybe it's just a Hawaii thing.
Good sportsmanship.
Yeah, I like it.
Big guy. Big man. Let's see if he can redeem himself.
A lot of time left. 1 minute and 7 seconds left.
And he does not redeem himself. That's 3 missed free throws in a row, and he made a couple. He made 2 in a row in this game. Let's see if he gets this one. It's a crucial free throw.
He misses the second one off.
That's 4 in a row.
AJ with a nice rebound.
Good rebound by Johnson there. That's what he came in to do.
Scully, we'll see who brings the ball up.
You got Emery open on that if he wants to run to that corner a little faster.
It gives it to AJ. Johnson with the nice 2.
We got a tie ball game.
We got less than a minute left, folks. Constantino driving.
And he's to the rack. He just missed the layup.
Rebound by AJ. 38 seconds. We'll see what Warriors do. They call a timeout.
Timeout.
They call a timeout.
I know these referees are going to be tired tonight. They've been working hard for us tonight. We want to say thanks to the referees. I think you got all your steps in for the night. Nice little play in there to Green. Nice drive to the basket.
We'll see. That was a nice shot by 12. Micah Broom in the replay.
Yeah, feathery touch there. Got Aka. Nice fall away, mid-range jumper. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Aka.
All right, 72.
Somebody better want this game. Let's see who wants it more.
The Warrior ball. Emery's still in the game.
Yeah, look for. It looks like he's cramping up there. Camacho on the sidelines. He's trying to rub them cramps out.
Okay.
Emery, don't be scared with the ball.
Now they got AJ in the middle. I'd actually like to see Green.
Yeah, he's been feasting it there in the middle.
Because he can either shoot the mid-range or attack.
Mm-hmm. Looks like AJ might be a little out of sorts. Getting back in the spot. Nice drive by Emery. Austin Green.
Short.
3. Oh, no. Good outlet pass by Brune for the layup. Oh, gosh. No.
Man, that's gonna
you had some more time.
More time.
We didn't have to heave that.
Yep. 74, Waimea. 72, Kapaa.
Wow. And then you got Moises. He's posing for the cameras. Look at him at the middle. Just walk over, young man.
Yep. Act like you've been there before.
Yep. He's still posing in the middle.
But you know what? That just goes to show how important it is for these teams to beat Kapaa.
Yeah, look, they're taking pictures.
Yeah,
they're having a fun time with it. Hey, man, after a game like that, blow off a little bit of steam.
Yep.
Yikes. Rebounding that last rebound. They got the rebound, made the beautiful outlet pass, and layup with a couple seconds left. Did it.
Said I would have, Green missed that three outside. I would have liked to see him inside the paint because he's been feasted with the mid-range.
What would you like to see going forward, Rod? Anything
as far as strategy?
As far as strategy, pace of play, anything like that. I think both teams played a pretty darn good game today. But moving forward for Kapaa with this loss, what are you looking at?
I don't think they have to necessarily go back to the drawing board. Maybe this is maybe you start the starters, and once again, I don't know if that has anything to do with it, but if it's not broke, don't fix it. And as I'm not in the locker room, I don't know the reason why coaches do what they do.
Right.
You know, in those types of situations, it didn't seem like it affected us much. Because, like you said, even if you're not accustomed to that chemistry, after a while, after about a minute or so, these are your teammates, so you are supposed to get in the groove.
Yeah.
But since you asked, I might go with the original starters. And you saw where Green was doing productive in that. So
yeah, I
like the mid-range shot.
He was killing it from that free throw line.
If they're going to give it to you, let them just keep taking it. Just keep taking it.
Well, what I'd like to see, I think they played a pretty great game, but we have to do better on the offensive rebounds. I'm not sure how many offensive rebounds Waimea had, but at the beginning they were getting every offensive rebounds. They're getting 2, 3, 4 attempts at the basket. We got to do a better job at putting bodies on people, boxing out, getting the rebound. We must do a better job of that. But you know, we don't have height to blame for this one because we were actually the bigger team tonight. Yeah. So it's just proper box-out technique.
It's positioning and desiring and wanting the ball.
And wanting it, yeah. Other than that, I'm kind of with you. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Just get back to the drawing board, tweak a few things, and
yeah, they're going to be fine.
Yeah.
They're going to be fine. This is 3 overtimes, and you got to give credit to Waimea. They hung in there. One thing that I did notice, though, so we didn't start off with the starters, and you had Aiden as one of your starters, right? And then he never played anymore after that first. So if you wanted to involve him in the game, then what was the purpose of just having him start? And like I said, I don't know what's going on in the locker room.
Exactly. We don't know who has little tweaks, little nicks type of injuries. But do you see them bringing anybody up to try and assist? Or is it too early in the second half? I think it is.
I think it's too
maybe
early.
Towards the end a little bit.
Yeah. And then depending on where we are in the standings in the second round.
That might dictate what we do. But they don't have to hold their heads down. This was a hard-fought basketball game on both sides. Coached well on both sides. It's just you don't win them all.
That's true. And then I'm wondering, because we didn't know if AJ was injured, and it seemed he was out for quite a bit.
Yeah, and then they brought him back in, and he got a couple good rebounds. So I think they were just they were stuck in that small ball, which worked well for them once they went to that small ball lineup. And then they stuck with it until they had to put him in at the end. So
yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, that sums it up. Well, ladies and gentlemen.
They got to witness a barn burner, as you described earlier today, though.
Yeah, this was a great game, and I don't see Kapaa holding their heads down.
No.
They look a little fatigued, but they're definitely not going to hold their heads down because at the end of the day, they control their own destiny. So they just got to keep playing ball, and they'll be fine. But hats off to Waimea to come on the road and get the job done.
Yeah, they got the job done on the road. That's a hard win.
Yeah, and especially in 3 overtimes.
And what I really like to see right now is Kala, number 30 big man from the other team. He's come over and he's shook every hand of the coaches on the Kapaa side. He's went to a couple players, said good game. Seems to be a good young man.
Yeah, he's definitely a good guy, and I like to see that. And I think just in general, all these players, they have a good upbringing, and they show good sportsmanship.
Yeah, yes, they
And
do.
That's the aloha spirit in us here in Hawaii.
Definitely is.
Well, that's going to wrap it up for us, folks. Thanks again for tuning in. Unfortunately, the Kapaa Warriors were not able to pull this one out, but it's a long season. This is only the second game of the second round.
So 4 more games to go.
So, So we'll see how it plays out. But thank you for tuning in. Be safe. When is our next game?
Are we playing Tuesday? We got a game
on
this
the road.
Tuesday.
So our next
Island School, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we play against Island School, so I think we'll be back here for our next home game
Again,
next Saturday.
we can't take Island School varsity for granted because they beat us last game, and they're going to want some revenge after seeing Waimea Menehune beat us tonight.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Everybody. So the aura of invincibility isn't there.
It's gone.
It's gone, but that just means we got to take care of business and do what we can do and what we're supposed to do.
And we will, because we got a bunch of pit bulls on this team.
That's right. All right, folks. You folks have a good evening. Thank you for tuning in. Thanks again to the Kapaa High School media team for doing a great job with the camera angles, the replays, and letting us broadcast to you. So on that note, go Bulls.
Go Lakers.
Peace.